Hello everyone, my name is Juan Andrade and today I'm going to show you which laptop you need to buy for your company. Let's get started. First of all, you have to make sure that the computer has a Windows 7 operating system. You can tell if the computer has it if you can see a sticker on the computer that is similar to the one on the screen that you're seeing right now. Again, the operating system has to be Windows 7 Home Premium. Then you will need a processor. The processor is a very important piece of the computer. As you can see in the description, basically is the brain of the computer. Alright, now the specifications are on the screen. Those, you have to know, are the minimum requirements. You can upgrade, of course, the processor. The better the processor, the faster the computer. Now we need to know which memory RAM we need. The minimum requirement is 6 GB, okay? But you can go up to 8 GB. I recommend for you that you go to up to 8 GB because RAM, what it does is that saves all the information of the programs that you are running on the computer. For example, if you have a Word document or Internet Explorer or Chrome running on your screen, all the information that it's using is going to be saved to a RAM, so you can access really quickly the information of the program. So you can open several programs and the RAM is gonna store all the information on it. Of course, the more RAM that you have, the more programs you can run at the same time. Now, if you need more information about RAM, please read what is on the screen. As you can see, you need a specific memory technology. I'm not gonna go further on it, but you need DDR3 or SDRAM. And the standard is DDR3 1066 and PC3 8500. And you need to make sure that your motherboard supports 2 slots of memory RAM. Another thing very important that you need to have on your computer is storage. Storage is a place where the computer saves all your files and information, like pictures, documents, videos, all of it. As you can see on the screen, the requirements that your computer needs to have are the hard drive capacity, which is 640 GB. The interface has to be serial ATA, and the hard drive RPM it has to be 5400. Now, another type of storage device is the optical drive type, where you can plug your CDs and Blu-rays. Of course, it has to be a Blu-ray reader, a reader, and DVD writer. Make sure for that, please. And your memory card reader. You need a memory card reader, okay? It has to read picture card, secure digital, like SD card. I know that you're familiar with that term. And the multimedia card, which is the Stick Pro. I believe that Sony sells those. Of course, in your laptop you need a display. The screen size of it has to be 15.6 inch, and the screen size has to be active matrix TFT color LSD. The screen technology has to be ultra bright, and the aspect ratio has to be 16:9. 16:9. What I mean about that is the laptop has to be wider, really wide. The screen mode has to be WXGA, and the backlight technology has to be LED. the graphics control manufacturer has to be AMD. You can notice the computer have AMD technology, as uh, you can see the sticker on the computer and also on the manufacturer webpage of the computer. The graphics controller model has to be a Radeon HD 6620G, and the graphics memory technology, as we talked about before, has to be DDR3 or SDRAM. And lastly, the graphics memory accessibility has to be shared. Of course, we need network and communications for our laptop. Our laptop has to have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, what it does, it connects our computers and systems and devices to the internet or between other devices, so we can access all the information that we need from our computer. Now, our computer has to have Wi-Fi, as I say, and the standard it needs to be an IEEE 802.11 BGN. What it means, this standard is that this card is able to connect to any Wi-Fi existent. Now, it also needs to have Ethernet technology, so you can connect a cable directly to your laptop, to the modem or another computer via a cable. And your laptop doesn't need a Bluetooth connection, but if you have a smartphone or a printer or any other device that has Bluetooth and you want to use it, of course you can buy the Bluetooth if you want, but it's not necessary. Built-in devices. These devices are webcam, microphone, and fingerprint reader. Webcam can be used to make a video conference with your laptop. You're gonna need those if you need to call your boss or a partner of yours if you are distant from office. And of course, a built-in microphone to speak with them. And if you want additional security for your laptop, you can buy an integrated fingerprint reader. You can see it on the screen, an example for it. That's the shape and how it looks on a laptop, but it's not required, just in case you need an additional security for your laptop. Now, we need some ports on our computer. Ports are interfaces that we use to connect different devices to our computer, such as USB, which connects cameras, printers, scanners, and external hard drives, VGA, which connects several computer monitors, video cards, or projectors, and the RJ45, which connects the Ethernet cable to connect it to connect physically to a modem and to the internet. Okay, the total number of USB ports that the computer needs are 3. The minimum requirement for USB is 2.0 ports. If you want faster speeds, you can go to 3.0 ports. Okay, that's all up to you. You need a VGA port so you can connect a projector to your computer or another monitor, and a network port, and more specifically an RJ45, which is Ethernet cable. When we talk about software, we talk about the non-tangible component of computers. This is the operating system, the Word document, the PowerPoint, the Internet Explorer. It's not tangible, but we always interact with it. We can compare this to a hardware. Hardware is physical. You can touch it, such as the keyboard, the mouse, the processor, the RAM, the motherboard, etc. Now, the requirements for the laptop are the operating system. It has to be, as we said before, Windows 7 Home Premium. The architecture of the operating system has to be 64-bit, and the software included on the system needs to be the Microsoft Office storage, uh, which includes the Word and Excel only with advertising. Now, if you're working at a company, I really suggest that you buy the full Office version to get PowerPoint and Outlook, so you can use all these tools to make presentations and works for your company. It needs to be also the Bing bar, which is used to search stuff on the internet, and Windows Live Essential. Windows Live Essential includes Messenger, Mail, Photo Gallery, Movie Maker, Weather, and parental controls. The input devices are used for input information on the computer. We can type words, make commands, and move the cursor around the screen. The components, the devices required for the laptop are the keyboard and the touchpad as a pointing device type. Of course, our laptop needs to have a battery, so you can use it on the go. What the battery does is supplies energy for the computer without the need to be connected to a outlet wall. So you can have your computer functioning on the go, wherever you want, as long as the battery has energy. Now, this is the minimum requirements for the laptop are: it needs to have 6 cells. The chemistry needs to be a lithium-ion battery, and the capacity is 4400. Now, the maximum battery runtime, it has to be 4 hours. The power supply. The power supply on all laptops are outside of the laptop itself. You can notice that with all the laptops comes a brick. This brick transforms AC current to DC, so all the components on the laptop are not burned up, because it transformed from 120 volts to 12 volts or 6 volts or 3.3 volts, depending on the device inside of the computer. So basically, the power supply work for the laptop is just to supply the laptop of energy. Now, the maximum power supply wattage of the power supply has to be 65 watts. The physical characteristics of the laptop, it has to be black. The height, as you can see on the screen, has to be 1.3 inches. The width has to be 15 inches, and the depth has to be 10 inches. And the weight approximately 5.73 pounds. But if you can find a lighter laptop, it's gonna be better for you, so you carry on less weight all the time that you have to bring your computer on the go. Now, some miscellaneous things that you need to buy along with your laptop are a lithium battery, so you have more power on the go. You can use your laptop on the go longer times. An AC adapter, so you can use your laptop on Europe or on the car. because these adapters let you plug in your laptop to the outlet even on your car, so you don't have to have power on the go wherever you go. Now, some security features that you need to buy also for your laptop are a Kensington lock slot. It functions as a lock device, so you can lock your computer to your desktop so nobody can take it or steal it. Also, a BIOS password for user, supervisor, and hard drive disk. What it does is protects your computer for another users to use it, and also you can restrict the laptop for various functions of the operating system, such as changing the wireless, changing how the computer works, changing the accessibility for the hard drives and files that you have. Now, finally, some tips that you have to remember. You're buying your laptop for your company, so buy a laptop that you are comfortable with and you like, because you're gonna be working on it several hours a day and you're gonna use it all the time. Thanks for your time, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Bye bye.